Hey guys, I want to talk today about the Gerber EAB, which is the Exchange Blade Pocket Utility Knife. Pick this thing up, they're around like $12. You can pick them up online. I know some of the big box stores carry them. And we'll give you the numbers here so you can get that. I know a lot of people like that. The blade length, 1.5 inches, uses a standard utility blade. Close length, 2.85 inches. Overall length, 5.1 inches. 2.4 ounces, and the handle material is stainless steel. So, I didn't even know this thing existed until about 2 weeks ago. I never really considered carrying a utility knife as an EDC, and I've just been doing a lot of projects here around the house and decided, why not? You know, it seemed like I was always reaching for a utility knife, and I wanted to give it a try. So it's actually worked out for me really well. I actually kind of fallen in love with this little thing, and really appreciate just not only how kind of tough and rugged it is, but it's also a very safe thing to carry, which I was surprised. I always assume, you know, most utility knives are going to be a real pain in the butt to carry, to be honest, and this one isn't. So what is it? Let me get behind the camera here so I can see what I'm doing. It's a folding liner lock utility knife, very similar to a pocket knife. It has a belt clip, just like most modern pocket knives have as well. And this thing is locking, as I said, so it won't close up on you. Has kind of a finger protector there as well. And, you know, of course the quality of the blade is only going to be as good as the blade you put in it. The one from Gerber is, you know, a cheapo, but there's some really nice high-end blades you can put in these things. They do take the standard utility blades, and we'll pull this out at the end. But I do like the ergonomics of it. You can get a really good close-up grip on it, or you can kind of stay back. Doesn't matter. There's a lot of the blade exposed. A lot of utility knives only give you, you know, that end of the blade. This gives you a little more. It's reversible, so if you do wear down or chip your end, you can flip it over, and you still have the other side. Really cool. Liner lock's nice and beefy. Everything about it is very strong. It's not a weak, wimpy tool by any means. This will hold up just as good with any other utility knife out there. It's surprisingly good. The pivot pin needs a special tool to adjust it, which I don't like, but mine has no play in it whatsoever. Really good joint on there. Cool part is the blade is held in place with this little screw, which actually takes a penny. So I'll actually take this out now, show you. You just, if I get off camera, guys, I apologize. Trying to do this stuff at weird angles is always ridiculous. And of course, it is springtime. Okay, that little screw comes out. So all the trees have release their pollen at once here in New York, and my sinuses are just one solid brick. So if I'm a little funny sounding here, you know, my head is clogged full up. This takes a regular utility blade, nothing fancy or special or proprietary about it. You can buy these at any hardware store. You can see it rides into a channel, and it's protected by this little bottom thing here. I know there was a recall years ago, and they changed and redesigned this so that the bottom of the blades, I guess, were kind of poking people as they tried to hold them. So we're going to put this back in place. You know, you just get that in, line up the holes, put the screw back in, and then we're going to do some cutting. And call it a day, guys. Oops, nowhere close to being on camera. Oh, the fun of live TV, guys. Oh, as you can see there, I kind of screwed up a little bit. This blade's not in there like it should be, but you know what? We're going to run with it. We're going to see if that affects it at all. We'll see. Alright, so we got our thing here. We're just going to do some real simple as you can see, like any utility knife, it's going to cut through cardboard and anything like that. You're going to use a straight edge with it, so you get nice straight cuts. You have plenty of clearance. You don't have to worry about hitting the straight edge or anything, especially if you're making really, really shallow cuts. Really nice. Really cool. We'll go on to something a little thicker here. We'll actually hit up this Gerber. We gotta recycle it anyway. So those didn't cut right through all the way through, but close enough. Give it another try. Yeah. So it'll cut some pretty thick cardboard. We're going to try scoring up this Kydex right here also. We got a piece of Kydex. So we're going to zoom in here. Hopefully we will. Yep. We're going to try scoring off a piece of this. So I've kind of found, you know, I've been carrying this for about 2 weeks now since I got it. And I let it replace my normal EDC knife. Because I just thought, you know, it'd be nice to see. And I found that I really don't miss the knife. This does every task, you know, opening boxes, you know, all the normal kind of things I need to do throughout the day. It does it well. The only thing it doesn't do are the hardcore things. But on my daily life, you know, when I'm at the house, of course, I'm not going to EDC this around the house. I'm going to carry, you know, something a little more heavy duty. Okay. Give that a few more scores. See if it'll break off. And there you go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So yes, yeah, so like office use, I found this to be really good. And there you go, nice clean cut on a piece of Kydex. Give it a nice little cut on there. But yeah, you know, it's, you know, it's not a K-bar, guys. You're not gonna, you know, chop down trees with this thing. But for office use, to keep this in your desk at work, to keep it around, even just, you know, in your pocket as you do projects, I found to be really, really handy. And really, you know, I definitely see myself carrying this on a pretty regular basis. You know, especially going to work, you know, in an office. I find this is a little more of an appropriate tool. You pull something like this out, you don't have to talk to your personnel department, as opposed to you pull out Spyderco or something like that. Yeah, you might have to sit down and talk with some people in shirt and ties. So I think that is another important consideration as well. But yeah, this thing pretty neat for the $12, and it definitely is something you can EDC. It's small, it's portable. The pocket clip's really strong, small, lightweight, and friendly. You know, so there you go, guys. The Gerber EAB, very enjoyable little folding utility knife.